working. Great, so now my first words ever on the stream are gonna be, oh, I don't think it's working. That's fine. All right, well, I'm gonna be quiet and just make sure. We're on! Okay, good! I am so excited. Okay, you guys, give me just a second. Hi! Okay, is it working? I think it's, oh yeah, it is working really fast too. Holy cow, this is gonna be a lot better than YouTube streaming already, I can tell, because instantly I can like see your guys' chat and I can see my reactions and there's not that 20-second delay. So we're actually gonna have a good time. Also, bye Sal, have a good night. I hope you sleep very well. Oh, Retta, hey! You have no idea how much we were talking about how cool your research is the other day. We got to talking about all of the amazing discoveries you can do with history down in Central and South America, and I just kept talking about my really cool friend Retta who like does research down there, and it was really fun. But hi guys, so our very first Twitch stream ever, which right now is my patrons helping me out. I don't know if this is going to be sending an alert out to everybody who already follows us. It might not. We'll have to see if it works. This is completely new since this is my first ever stream on Twitch, other than an incident 6.5 years ago of Minecraft that we will not talk about. But there was one previous Twitch stream lost to the sands of time that we won't mention after this, and we'll just wipe the slate clean and say that tonight is the night. All right, good. Okay, wonderful. So notifications are going out. Thank you, Backlog. That's really important to know because I've been pushing a whole bunch of buttons together and I have no idea if the combination of pushing all those buttons is going to make all of it work. So yeah, first ever stream on Twitch. We'll see how it goes. Oh, hey, hi Ninja Girl. Oh, Tanya, so good to see you over in the patron chat too. And seriously, patrons, please feel free to chat in the Twitch stream, in the chat, like Twitch chat too, so that they can see all of your beautiful faces and that Twitch can know, hey, there's like a really cool community already built up that would be really cool to support. So that'd be really awesome too. But all right, I'm a little flustered. Give me just a second and we will pull up the game. Oh, wow. Oh, hey, Erratic Jolteon. What a cute name, by the way. I really love that name. Oh, okay. But yeah, it is my very first ever Twitch live stream, though we've done many of them over on our YouTube, which actually, oh, I should have, I need to link a couple more things. I knew I was going to forget something. Give me just a second, friends. I need to link a couple more things for our Twitch, but how are, hey, Chips. Hey, darling. I see you over in the chat too. I'm glad you enjoyed the last chocolate chip cookie. We made a good batch of chocolate chip cookies. I'm very proud about them. And speaking of making chocolate chip cookies and it being late at night, then how are you guys? How was your Labor Day? For those of you who were in the US and hopefully had the day off. I don't think many of us did though. I know that I was doing some stuff. Let's see. Oh, is it being mean? Okay, hang on. Okay, so hang on. Give me just a second because we're getting some reports that there's some hiccups. So give me just a second, friends. I'm going to look through what you guys are saying and I need to find, give me one moment. Let's see, where did I put? I need to get a couple links really quickly that we can have. All right, give me just a second, friends. Like I said, this is so new. So it's gonna take me just a moment to line everything up and get it just right. This is the one that we want. Okay. All right, let's see. Is there a bit of lag for you guys? Okay, let me make sure that it's not on my end, because this is very new for me, so it may be on my end, even though there shouldn't be. Darn. All right. I'm so glad that it's y'all, our tight-knit little Patreon group, for just a minute to like test everything before we go really wide. Let's see. All right, give me a couple seconds. I'm missing some important links that I need to add on in. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, but like I said, while I fix this, how has your guys' day been? How was your Labor Day weekend? All right. Oh, Desiree, looks and sounds good on your end. I'm so glad. And Renee, you don't have any lag? Oh, good. And Milo, thank you. Oh, and thank you so much. Okay, so you guys are all having good, no lag. Okay, I'm so relieved. I was like panicking and sure that I had pushed a button wrong, but it sounds like everything is going well. Oh, Desiree, by the way, it's great to see you tonight. Yeah, okay. Good, good, good. And everybody has sound. Everything looks fine. Okay. All right, thank you guys so much. Can you guys hear the music in the background? I have some of the Sims 4 Island Living music playing. And speaking of the Sims 4, I do have it pulled up so that we can spend a little bit of time with Belle tonight, who I'm super excited to show you guys. Most of you probably don't even know about Belle from our Greene family legacy, which I tried to pull up a picture of Belle so that I could show you guys when we adopted her from a wishing well in my Sims 4 legacy. And I dug through, I think, let's see, it's 2019. I dug through almost 5 years worth of pictures looking for that one photo, and it was the most surreal thing in the world going through like my Sims 4 screenshot archive and realizing I'm looking at pictures from 2018, 2017, 2016, and I think some of them were even in 2015, and that's when I started going, oh my gosh, why is my Generation 1 still alive? So I apologize to Lily and Tate for thinking like they should be dead now, but for being a legacy challenge, they're kind of aging at real life speed at the moment and not really aging the way you would expect. So we're going to try to solve some of that, which sounds like I'm going to kill them, but that's not true. Not intentionally, at least, and not, well, not yet. Not intentionally just yet, at least. But I'm hoping that, oh! Battle Turtle, hey! Welcome to our new little hub for wild adventures. I'm so excited. We got to see our ostriches. Did you guys see the baby ostriches? Oh, they're so freaking cute. Oh, that makes me so happy. All right, let's see. Let me double check to make sure everything's working. Oh, Desiree, you shouldn't have been tagged out. I'm sorry about that, Desiree. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, and I hope Gretchen sleeps well, by the way, or G sleeps well. Okay, oh, Pixie Berry! Thank you for the follow. I hope you guys enjoy the ostriches. I had so much fun trying to find some gifts that we can use for things like that, and to kind of show like us as a little team, little wild western ostriches strolling by. So hey, Paddle Turtle, very happy to see you guys. But all right, good. So everything looks good. Hey, Lunaclaw. Everything looks good on the lag. That makes me super happy. Zebra, I'm really sorry that it's so laggy for you. It should work. Oh, hey, Blinkerbell. It's so much fun to see all of you guys. But okay, so I think everything is properly set up and we can go ahead and enjoy my first ever Twitch stream, which it makes me a little bit nervous, but it should be pretty fun too. It should be pretty fun. But yeah, I'm glad you guys like the baby ostriches. That I had so much fun trying to find a GIF that we could use for that. But all right, let's see. So tonight, in case you guys would like to know a little bit more about the sim that we're going to be focusing on, let me actually pull her up really quickly. There we go. Because when it comes to quiet out that music, let's go ahead and load the game. And I'm going to pull up Belle. So Belle Greene is my Generation 3 spare from the many branches of my Greene family legacy. And if you guys would like to know more about my Greene family legacy, we actually have some, there we go. We have some links and we have some useful commands with our Nightbot. So you can pull up a link to the latest season of my legacy challenge. Those patrons who are here know this by now. But I am a very immersive player. I really like to let my Sims kind of dictate the story. I really like to put a lot of events around them. I like to just like chill with them, you know? To me, my Sims really have a lot of stories to tell on their own. And my job is more to kind of be there and kind of set up situations around them and then let their personalities evolve around it. So I think that comes from the fact I always wanted to write books. So for me, it's less about like drilling through a challenge, obviously, because we're still on generation 1, 2, and 3 of my legacy challenge 5 years later. And it's more about really getting immersive in the story and really being able to build up characters that you get super attached to and that you feel really proud that you followed them for their life and for their triumphs and their mishaps. So if you are interested in learning more about those characters that we already have established in this legacy, you can pop over to my YouTube. You can check out some of the many episodes there. Or you can hang out for just a little bit and hopefully I can either explain things or get the wiki that I'm working on working. So yeah, I love my Sims so much, I build a wiki for them. And then, let's see, give me just a second. Oh, thank you, Blinkerbat. I'm so glad you like my playing style with the Sims. I really, really like to take my time with them. And then let me double check. We also have commands to pull up my YouTube in case you guys aren't familiar with the adventures over there. Battle Turtle, I love that frog, by the way. And good. All right, good. And things look good there. So, okay, give me just a second. Whew. And I'm just making sure everything is all lined up. I lost you, Discord chat. There we go. Z, rest well. Oh. Oh, it's Jazzy127. Welcome to our little wild adventure where we're just going to be chilling with some Sims, with Belle as well. That's what I was supposed to tell you guys. And thank you, Renee. I am remembering to hydrate. I've got my peach tea. Also, patrons, I am going to have to release a video in just a few minutes here to open the floodgates, maybe, of letting people on YouTube know just once and only once that we're streaming on Twitch now. It is Labor Day weekend, so I figure it's a great time just to kind of pull that band-aid off and let people know, hey, we're moving over here. It's going to be a more laid-back, chill experience. It's going to have a more mature audience. If you guys can't tell, like, we have some good rules established. I won't hesitate to feed people to the cow plants. So it'll be very different from our YouTube streams. And one of my biggest goals is that I will be chill. So if you notice me getting a little, like, too hype and forgetting to drink my peach tea, you guys have full permission to remind me, tea. Yeah, Renee, I'm a little... We'll see. I don't want to say the floodgates are going to open and then nothing happens. I want a chill stream, but I do have a responsibility to let people know, like, that we're having a chill stream. So we'll have to see if we can have both those things, or if I'm trying to have my pie and eat it too, or maybe it's cake. I made a pie today, though. That was what I did with my Labor Day. We actually made key lime pie, so vegan key lime pie, which involved the use of agar powder, which is a type of seaweed, I think. It was something we had to buy at a specialty shop. And I squeezed the life out of like 8 lemons or limes, and it still wasn't enough to make it kind of like tangy enough, but I was really proud. I have never even eaten key lime pie, let alone baked a key lime pie. So we made a key lime pie, a vegan key lime pie, and we had tea time with Chips's family, which was a really great way to spend my Labor Day. And I would still love to hear your guys' stories on how you have spent your Labor Day. But let's go ahead and have some more tea. Ooh, cobbler. Yeah, you guys want to bake a cobbler and eat it too? Oh, hey, Lavender! Lavender Rain, you had to work today too. See, I know Labor Day is supposed to be like the day you have off of working, but I legitimately don't know anyone who had the day off working. Like, Chips and I both work from home. He's working on his, like, studying for his PhD, and I do, like, our main channel during the day. I'm hoping we can kind of, I'm hoping. Okay, before we open the floodgates, I'm gonna let you guys in on the secret. I want to have an alter ego. I want to be able, by day, to be Seri, the pixel biologist, super perky, talking a mile a minute just because I can't help myself from sheer excitement, and uploading all the videos on the YouTube channel. But at night, like, I seriously want to let my hair up, not down, because it gets really hot when I stream. So my hair is up tonight, because otherwise, since it goes way down to my knees now, I get way overheated when I'm also on webcam. Just fun fact. So I want to let my hair up and just chill with you guys, you know? Like a different vibe entirely. So that's our goal. That is the goal we should have. Oh yeah, retail. Oh, hey Shibaz. So Shizpo, there we go. Shauna, okay, good, Shauna. Yeah, Jack, it is Seri After Dark time. Hashtag Seri After Dark. When I say I want the Twitch to have a different vibe, I am relying on you guys to call me out on it, to have a little bit more of a chill time, to work more on just talking together and kind of bonding together, and to really rein in anybody who misbehaves. We'll talk on how we can feed people to cow plants if need be. Gosh, it's been so great. Oh, Ashley, it has been a long time. It is so nice to see you. There's my ostriches. Purple rainbow, thank you. Da, na, na, na. Little Wild West ostriches. Do you think they have ostriches in what is now like considered the Wild West of the US? That would have been something. Can you imagine how different history would have been if you like rode out into the Wild West with your pioneer wagons and everything? Can you use ostriches to pull a wagon? Like, can you do that? I'm asking the important questions tonight. But all right, okay guys. Y'all ready? Yeah, Seri After Dark, hashtag Seri After Dark is how it's supposed to be. Oh, hey Rachel! Yeah, good luck on your schoolwork. Totally, just chill. Thank you so much for chatting and kind of letting people know, like, we have a great community. That's why I'm so just excited to see all of you, like, chit-chatting in both of our streams. Yay! Oh, there you go, Z. I'm so sorry that your internet is being fussy. Don't worry, I know you were very excited for when we started streaming. And like I said, this is going to be my alter ego time. Hashtag Seri After Dark, but also chill Seri. I almost want to start like a word counter, so I only use so many words a minute. But okay, I think we're good. If you guys don't know, I keep forgetting to tell you this, who Belle Greene is and what we're up to, you can see the commands in the title of our video. So if you come on over and you actually type in, and of course, now I get to see. I messed up. Hang on. Totally. That's so funny. That is so funny. I actually messed up my title. That's fine. But in studying for how to do, there we go, update that information. In studying and learning how to do fancy Twitch things, I learned that the whole reason people use an exclamation point and a word in their title is because that's for bot commands. I didn't know that, you guys. I thought people were just like, I don't know, being hipsters and like putting interestingly phrased things in their titles for their Twitch streams. So I like legitimately didn't know until this week that they're bot commands. So you can type in the things that we have listed in the title and it should update pretty soon, but it's supposed to say Belle, and that will pull up information about Belle, who we're going to be focusing on for our Sims 4 stuff, and Wishing Well, which will pull up information about the Wishing Well challenge that I made up that we'll hopefully be doing pretty soon. But yeah, that's really, I know, right, Finny? So that's really fun and really cool. But if you too were completely naive like me and thought that it was some sort of weird hipster thing that people were doing on Twitch, there is the answer to that mystery. So yeah, I can't believe I thought that. I thought it was just, I don't know, a meme. I don't get memes. Chips has to train me in memes. But all right, so. Let me go ahead and grab our girl Belle. I can show you guys the family tree that I am so proud of building for the last 5 years. Are my elders dead yet? No. No, I haven't been able to let Tate and his wife Iris Lily and her wife, Zoe, go just yet, so my generation 1 of my legacy lives on, legitimately 5 years later. Also, if volumes are weird, let me know. Oh, hey, see? Blinkerbat, you and I, we can both be new to Twitch together. We can grow together. As time goes on, we will be able to achieve something. And right, Milo? Yeah, I didn't know what my Nightbot was either. I feel like we need Paint Seagull here because, like, that's kind of legitimately what she studies for a job. All right. Oh, Belle. Okay, so before I open the floodgates and invite in all of the people who might be lurking on YouTube to see that we're live on Twitch, let me introduce y'all to Belle. So this is Belle Greene, and she is actually the 3rd generation of our Legacy Challenge, as I mentioned. Where is your family tree, my dear? They added that thing in a patch 5 years ago, and I still can never find it. There we go. But here she is. So my founders of my Legacy Challenge for my Sims 4 series, which has gone on to this day, and will be returning on the main channel hopefully this month. That was one of my many, many goals. But the founders were actually Tate Greene and his sister Lily Greene. So I had dual founders. I've been doing Legacy Challenges since The Sims 2. Like, that's actually how I got into doing YouTube, and thus the Legacy Challenges on Sims 2 are how you and I have met. We have our special relationship, whatever it may be, to thank, like, we should thank the Legacy Challenge is what I'm trying to say. But I've been doing Legacy Challenges since Sims 2 and loving them. So when Sims 4 came out, I immediately wanted to start a Legacy Challenge. And if some of you guys are familiar with my zoo crafting series, then you may recognize the names Lily and Tate. And yeah, it's the human versions of that Lily and that Tate, our dogs from zoo crafting. Oh, and hey, Bowling for Otters! All right, thank you so much. It's really helpful to know that you know Twitch very well, and I can ask for some help if we do need it. So thank you. Yeah, and Renee, it is a throwback to The Sims 2 Eureka's in a way. But so those are the grandparents that we have, our 1st generation. Tate's actually over here. He's kind of chilling. He's visiting. I didn't mean to move them in. I don't know why I moved them in. Don't worry about that detail. But Tate is right over here. So he is Grandpappy. He is the grandpa. He enjoys fishing. He's never been properly employed a day in his life. He enjoys gardening. He also loves his wife, Iris. So, whoa, sorry. Tate, how are your dentures today, my dear? This is his wife, Iris, who is now also an elder. And between the two of them, they had the main line of my Legacy Sims. So Tate, also we are playing with aging off right now so that we can kind of enjoy doing a little bit of some challenges to the side. And when we start up our Legacy Challenge for the Greenes on the main channel, I'll turn aging back on. But look at Tate's little, look at his little aging bar. He's an old man. He's gonna die. That makes me so nervous. Iris, are you gonna die? Iris, you shouldn't have to spend half your elderhood without your husband. That's just tragic. We'll have to figure something out there. But all right, there we go. So Tate's here, chilling. He's married to Iris. He and Iris ended up having Pine, their eldest son, who you guys might know from the cow plant farm challenge that we did, where Pine and his fiance Devin had to rescue Devin's family's cow plant farm. This family has a lot of history. I won't go into all the genealogy and pull out the slideshow and make everybody sit down for that tonight, but I just want to kind of summarize some things for my own pleasure because I'm pretty proud about them. But Pine is who you guys might know from the main line of our challenge. So the current Generation 3 heiress is actually Fern, and we'll have to see if Fern or her sister Amber end up taking the lead. So I don't go with the challenge, the Legacy Challenge normally says. You have to pick the firstborn. We pick who the story dictates, that immersive style of play that I prefer. Yeah, Tate is kind of the original hipster. And yeah, Nixla, I hope just doing a quick overview like this will make everybody comfy. You don't have to know all the details about them, but if you would like to know all the details about them, just ask. But those two got married, and basically the main branch of the family tree goes Tate and Iris to Pine and his fiance Devin to their daughter Fern. And she's kind of in line for inheriting it, but I don't know if she actually will. Fern also has a sister named Amber who just became a teen, a little toddler brother named Griffin, and a child brother named Aspen. And in my book, any of those could become the heir. Those. So yeah, that's the main line of the tree. So all of these other Sims, including Belle, are what I consider spares. And with my spares, instead of like killing them off or sending them into oblivion and never speaking of them again, I like doing special events and challenges. So with Belle, she is the adopted daughter of Holly Greene. Holly is the second child of Tate and Iris, and she is the twin sister of her brother Ash. Ash lives in the big city with his kleptomaniac girlfriend. He is kind of one that we will not speak of just yet. But Holly is really cool. She is actually a famous violinist, and she actually became a famous violinist before fame was a system in The Sims 4. So I'm hoping we can actually get her fame up. But she actually adopted Belle from the wishing well, and that's the basis of this entire challenge we're going to be doing. Belle was a child from the well. Back when the wishing wells first got added into Sims 4, kind of on a joke, I wished for a child or something like that with Holly, just because she realized that she was not really comfortable with any kind of romantic relationship. Holly is asexual, and she had just gotten out of a really terrible relationship with a barista who was like cheating on her and not the best. My legacy families can be kind of dramatic. And they did that on their own too. That wasn't even me trying to dictate the story. But after Holly realized, like, I don't want to be in any kind of romantic relationship, but I do want to build some sort of family. I had her wish just kind of as a joke on the wishing well, and then this kid popped out. And then Belle just like popped out in this bright green light that just was like, ah, and burst out of the well. And the next thing I know, she has a child-age daughter who's a genius standing in front of her. And that is how Belle got adopted. And I thought that was a little bit wild. I thought that was a little out there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Luna Claw. Hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully we won't have too many people. But yeah, right, Bowling for Otters, it's kind of a dramatic family. And yeah, the Smallers, I love Holly. I really love her. And to me, it was really important to have some ace representation on the channel back then. Because, I mean, that was like 3 or 4 years ago, right? And I really want to kind of bring like that to life. Like show how she still became successful. Oh, hey! Shade Dragoness, thank you! Look at those little ostriches go. I love it. But that's why I love Holly, and I'm hoping over the course of the challenge, we can give her a chance to have her own story speak up again. Because it's been a long time since the Windenburg pack, since Get Together came out, I haven't had a chance to play with her. So I'm hoping you guys can help me build up her story together. And then really quickly, because Belle just sort of arrived in her life in like a glowing green light from a wishing well, I thought that was kind of weird. Like, don't you guys think that's kind of sudden? Don't you think the wishing well should at least like really ask you, like, are you sure you want a child before you can just get a kid? I thought it was kind of sudden, but exactly a second bite. She was magical. Oh yeah, erotic Jolteon. And like all my series, I try to represent as much as I can, which is really important to me, especially given my own background. But for instance, like, where's the aunt? Lily, there you are. Lily, who is Holly's aunt, just to make things even more confusing and give you guys even more of a genealogy lesson, is actually, Lily, where are you? That's you, Iris. There's Lily. Unfortunately, I have so many gray-haired women Sims right now. I'm like clicking on random ones. But Lily is actually married to Zoe, and they have a adopted through an orphanage daughter named Alia, who's really cool and has her own series for our Strangerville series that I need to go back to, which is amazing. I love her. But that's, yeah, I try to have a lot of representation for sure. And I will warn you guys when I open up the floodgates. Do not fret. For sure. Don't worry, Milo. Don't worry, Luna. And I'm so glad you love Holly Renee. Oh, Finny, I'm so glad you love the Strangerville series. Really? You guys have been craving them? You should have let me know. You silly geese. Come on. You guys know I've got your back. I'll try to get some of those up. I will admit, I have been having way too much fun with our little tsundere merman, Ukopenipo, over in our Island Living Let's Play. I've been having so much fun with that. Just wait until you guys see what happens. I've recorded a couple episodes ahead, to say the least, and it's gonna get really good. But I've been loving it so much. In fact, that's actually what this little, I love our Island Living Let's Play so much that is what this is from. Do you guys recognize someone? She's got a wedding ring glinting on her finger. Could that be Nalui? Oh my. This is actually going to be October's postcard, just so you guys know, for our Flying Squirrel Patreons. I freaking love it. Alari does such good work. All right, where's my Sims? There's my Sims. But yeah, okay. Where was I? Oh, Finny. Oh, I'm so glad. Really? You fell in love with it so much that you bought The Sims 4 from our Island Living Adventures? That's a huge honor. Like, thank you for letting me know that. Wow. I didn't know that you guys liked it. Like some of you liked it that much. That really means a lot to me. It's been really fun and just going at our own pace and kind of seeing how they've been going. And I really hope that that just sparks all sorts of adventures and stories in your Sims for you too. Oh, I've been missing the Shine Sisters too. Bowling for Otters, now that we're hanging out on Twitch, I'm really hoping we can see the Shine Sisters a lot. I'm hoping Twitch can be like my wind down time. Oh, hey! Little ostriches. What's a group of ostriches called? Just a flock? We're growing quite the flock of ostriches tonight. I love it. All right. 1 second, guys. I gotta break out the harder stuff for La Croix. And by the harder stuff, this is literally just sparkling water. I realized how that sounded after I spoke, like I said that. But I don't drink, so I forget not to make those kinds of jokes. Okay, and yeah, give me just a second. I'm gonna get some music playing. Actually, let's get some Sims 4. We don't have Realm of Magic out yet. I'm gonna talk about that in just a second. Sims 4, what's it called? Vampires. Vampire OST. Give me just a second, friends. I realized I've been chit-chatting so much. I'm gonna get just a little bit of music playing while I explain the last bit of what's up. Yeah, La Croix, the hard stuff. Sparkling water. This is when I've been talking like all day, and like I recorded a ton of zoo crafting today, and I recorded a lot of Sims 4 yesterday, so my throat's a little tired, and that's when I break out La Croix. Oh yes, Small Artist. The new expansion pack comes out on your birthday, and you're so hyped. And oh my gosh, okay, 2 things. So, oh hey, Paint Seagull, yes. Okay, the Small Artist, my dear, welcome from our Patreon. So excited. Oh, yay! Wesley Rose, hi! Welcome! Oh, I love my little ostriches. I'm so glad that you have joined us for our adventures. But I'm so excited that the Magic Realm pack comes out on your birthday, because I think it's going to be a really special pack, and that is why we are here with Belle. So the way that I decided to explain the fact that like Belle showed up in a cloud of shiny green, which was very fitting for the Greene family now that I think of it, and just dropped into Holly's life, is that the wishing well is tied to magic realms, clearly, in my opinion, in my story, in my world. And I decided that Belle was actually either part fairy or she had been kidnapped by fairies and had lived in the fairy realm for a long time. Since in traditional stories, fairies often will take children. They'll snatch children and leave behind like changelings and take those children to play within the fairy realm. And sometimes the kids come back and most of the time they don't. And in my eyes, when a kid gets snatched from the cradle into the fairy realm, then there's a chance that you might be able to use some magic to get them back in your time. But often, if they don't die of neglect in the fairy realm or get adopted by the fairies, they end up popping out of the magic realm at a random time, and they become foundlings in another time in like the human world. And so to me, that's what happened with Belle. She was kidnapped many centuries ago from a time a long time ago, a totally different place. And then she was released from the fairy realm into the human realm by the wishing well. But the wishing well did that as a way of kind of making her owe him something. And so the wishing well kept back a piece of Belle's soul. That's the main story that we're about to get into now. Now that Belle has become a teenager, it is time for her to pay the price of being rescued from the magic realm on the verge of death from neglect by the fairies to the wishing well. And he has some very high prices that he is actually demanding, since he has had to answer everyone else's wishes for all of his existence. It is about time that someone starts answering his wishes. So that's what this whole challenge is going to be about. And I'm really excited about it. So that's what those guidelines will be for. So if you're interested in the specifics of the guidelines, you can dig through them, use them to play yourself. I just popped up the link down in with our little night bat. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. Now that she's a teenager, she can start serving through servitude to the wishing well. And the thing is, this servitude could last for eternity because he has some of her soul and thus controls like if she could die or not. She might be able to die in the human realm, but he would still keep her spirit. So she has to serve the wishing well by wishing randomly at the well. Twice a week, she has to go ahead and wish randomly and just accept whatever his mood is, because you know the wishing well only has percentages of granting your wish. It is not always a good thing. Your sim can die from some of the wishes. They can have really negative outcomes from some of the wishes. So twice a week she has to answer his whim. We're going to use a random generator, or you guys, to decide what we should wish for. And then once a week she has to complete one of his quests. And I won't explain all the details of the quest just now because it's over in the like wishing well link, but I really, really love it. And I really love the challenge of it. To give you an example of what a wishing well quest may be, it may be that she needs to bring the well some rare collectibles, or else he might, start some fires in their house. There's curses and consequences. So if she does not complete the quest the wishing well gives her, there will be big curses, like a curse on their money and half their money vanishing, or a curse of a negative personality trait replacing one of the ones that make them them. And if she does manage to complete the wishing well's quest for the week, she actually gets a magic blessing or a magic point. And she can use those points to get special things like a boost to relationships, a boost to skills, a boost to her job, or even work her way up to being able to get rare ingredients like magical plants. She could go ahead and get like a death flower, and she could even get a familiar. So we might get her a magic familiar, like a cat that she could hang out with, that you guys could help me create, if we can complete enough of the wishing well's quest. But he is very capricious. He changes his mind quite often, and we never know exactly what will make him happy. So we have to do that, and she's basically his slave forever, or until she will master being a witch in The Sims 4 Magic Realm. So that's the basis of the whole challenge that I want to do with our little one here. Let me turn the music down. I forgot the vampire music's a little intense. But yeah, so that's kind of what I want to do with her. It's a little bit intense, but it's to make her a witch in training. So I'm hoping by doing all of the quest and by having to level up different skills and to gather different amounts of money and things and different ingredients, different collectibles from around the world, we'll start preparing Belle for next week when Magic Realm comes out. So she's a witch in training, and when Magic Realm comes out, we'll play with her as an actual witch, and when she masters the magic skill, whatever that means, because I don't know what that means yet, then we will make it so she can free herself from the Wishing Well's magic. So that's the basic, I know, that's the basic intensity of what we're doing. I need more La Croix. Oh, Paint Seagull! Paint Seagull, you just said, I think Seri's channel was born of her not being able to type as fast as her stories develop in her head. That's legitimately what happened. I had a Tumblr, so a Sims Tumblr, where I would type out all my stories. And then one day I saw Jessa post a video on her Tumblr, of her doing a Let's Play. And I had never seen Let's Plays ever in my entire life before. I thought YouTube was mostly just for like cat videos, and I never used it. And when I saw how she could tell the entire story so much faster by speaking than typing, I thought that was so convenient. So that's actually the very, very first episode on my entire channel on the way back is actually a Sims episode that was made just because it was easier to talk than type out all the stories that develop in my head. But all right, so thank you guys for sitting through all of that. I'm excited. I really hope we'll be able to kind of develop them together. But I know that was a lot to get through. Also, Bowling for Otters, thank you. I know that was like a lot to talk through. And Lunicla, I'm really humbled that you would like to read some of our fantasy stories, if I ever wrote one. I've thought about writing a book, but right now YouTube keeps me super busy, and now Twitch will probably keep me super busy. Oh, Second Bite! Yeah, I totally hope to save the video. I have never streamed on Twitch before, so it's kind of going to be a little bit of a shot in the dark to see how saving videos on Twitch goes, but I do plan on exporting our videos from Twitch over to YouTube. So hopefully I will save the stream. I will save the stream if I can. But okay, there we go. Thank you guys. I feel so much better. I'm so glad it's working. And now that I have got myself through the intro, let me make sure I've got everything all set up. Okay, good. Yeah, y'all are hanging out over in the Twitch chat. Good. Okay, good. Yay! Yeah, and hopefully I'll be able to have the video up on the archive. But all right, so now that we've done all that, let's actually start at the beginning, and I would love your guys' input on some makeovers. So today I want to kind of make both of them over, and we're going to move them out of this little house because I forgot to tell you guys that one of the challenge pieces is that we're going to be in a haunted manor. So I need you guys to help me pick out a haunted manor that we're going to move them into, and to help me pick out some outfits for them. And that's going to be where we start. And I'll explain more of the challenge as we go. Or you can just go ahead and look it on up over in our little, let me turn some of the music off. Or you can look it on up over in our challenge settings. Okay, is that good? Can you guys hear? Oh, Seri, get your face out of the way. Come on, Seri. There we go. All right, now you guys can see what's going on. All right, can you guys hear the music okay? Milo, it should save on Twitch, and if it doesn't save on Twitch, then you guys are witnessing once-in-a-lifetime experience. Our first stream. Like, here today, gone tomorrow. Okay, sweet. Good. Music's good. Whew. Okay, patrons, you ready? I think it's time to open the floodgates. Well, in our defense, we've explained the big giant story arc. We know what's going on. We have commands to throw at people in case they need to catch up. And I do want to see more ostriches. I think we should do it, guys. I think we should do it. We do have a responsibility to let people know just once. This is the only time I'm going to release a video on YouTube telling people we stream on Twitch now. Unless they, you know, put 2 and 2 together by the archives that I'm going to be putting up over there. But let's do this. I think it's time. And then remember, guys, chill, 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 chill stream. Stay chill, Seri. All right. I don't think, hopefully it won't be a bumpy ride. Also, remember, this is not meant to be like a PG space. I still want to keep things PG in our chat, just because it's a personal preference of mine. But we're like going to be playing RimWorld, y'all, and we're going to be playing, like, I don't even know what else. A lot of things. And there might be times where I actually might go a whole minute without talking. That might be really hard for me. But there might be times where we might be so chill that it almost becomes like super peaceful, relaxing time with Seri. Wah! Ostriches! Whispers of Smoke, welcome! Welcome! Oh, yeah, I can't wait to start playing RimWorld again. Hey now, yeah, we could have a moment of silence in a Seri stream. I want to prepare all of us for that potentiality. Okay, there we go. Oh, hey! More ostriches! Welcome, Etwain! Etwain 125222437. Considering I have number dyslexia, I am so proud of myself for being able to pull that off. Maybe Detroit become human. More ostriches! Butterflies, welcome! Zoo butterflies, welcome very, very much. Yeah, hopefully the Seri After Dark streams are really great ones. I'm really excited to see them again. Kiddick, hi! Welcome! Oh, I love it. Do, 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 do. Man, I love those ostriches. They are so freaking cute. Raimo, hi! Welcome, welcome. Tonight we are going to be dressing our young witch in training. And you guys, how many of you think that teens look like young adult Sims? Because I promise you, this is actually a teenage Sim. She's meant to still have a little bit... Oh, Spellbounds! Perfect for joining us whilst we are actually working with a young witch in training. Terrestrial Torvis, welcome! I hope that you're having a wonderful Labor Day night too. Some of you guys may not be celebrating Labor Day, in which case I just hope you're having a wonderful Monday night. Oh, that reminds me, I think, oh, Sad Space Dreamer, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna have a huge ostrich flock before the night is over, which makes me oh so happy. I think I actually have, let me check something really quickly. Oh, hey, Doomhulk24, welcome. I should have, I should have a special, oh, and Mean Bean 15436, welcome. Okay, all right. Well, we should have a really cute little, like, nice message that should pop up in chat. And if it doesn't, I wish you all a welcome. Hello, Noah. Oh. Mustard soup yum. Hey, I just had some mustard glazed Brussels sprouts for dinner today. It was awesome. Jade, hey, welcome. Oh my gosh. We've got lots of people chilling with us tonight. Welcome, welcome. If you guys have just popped in and you are new, we do have some commands that you can use. Clampman, hello. I misspelled one of our commands, actually, and it's supposed to actually say Belle well. Belle with an E at the end, because that's her name. Oh, there we go. That's her name. I actually named her Belle. That is so funny. All right, let's see what's going on here. My goodness. Hello, everybody. Polypetrius, welcome. I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday night too. Gosh, I made the right choice at putting those little ostriches in, if you ask me. Smiley 199822. I hope you two are having a wonderful time. I think I missed a couple of you guys and I didn't mean to. I did not mean to. There's a lot of, oh my gosh, yeah. I think there's a lot of the follows that aren't quite showing just yet. Shadow! So Shadow Yulva, welcome. Ivy Knee, welcome. Come on, everybody's such cute little ostriches. I need to say hi to all of you. All right, where'd my stuff go? Give me a second. I don't not welcome. Man, we've got a lot going on in here tonight. Oh, hey, Space Dorito. So excited to see you. Oh my gosh. Old friends, new friends. Sans the skeleton. How are you? Where's Hans? Or like Sans, Hans? Wait, I got that wrong. Don't mind me. Oh, and thank you very much for the host. I don't even have all of that set up yet, so you're a running zombie, but I promise I'll change it to something cute in the future. But okay, whew. Welcome, ostriches. Dark Shadow Moon Princess. You're ready for some adventure too? Well, tonight we are going to be dressing our little witch. So, city girls, welcome. Are you guys ready? Ooh, Clampman, I love your ostrich. Let me check what's up. All right, we're going to be dressing our little teenage witch in training, and we are going to be giving her mother a makeover as well. Shikitsi Mods, Chris. I hope I said that right. Welcome to our ostrich flock. It is quickly growing. Fun fact, I did not mean to call us an ostrich flock, but the ostriches were just too cute. Couldn't resist. Red Vaporeon. Red Vaporeon. There's a Jolteon. Jolteon, are you still here? We have Jolteon in chat. We have Vaporeon in chat. Do we have a Flareon? Could a Flareon please step forward? Yordle-chan, welcome. We're missing a Jolteon. Oh, Leafeon. Durr. We are missing a Leafeon too. Baby Bakugu, welcome. I had a feeling this would happen. We're going to be watching a lot of ostriches flock by tonight. I hope nobody panics. Patrons, oh, Red Vaporeon, thank you very much for that. Patrons, y'all know where you can hang out if it gets a little crowded. I've got both things up so I can keep an eye on everybody. All right. Dogtrot13, welcome, welcome. So excited to see our little Wild West ostriches roll by. But we are upgrading a couple of our Sims, getting ready for the Belle of the Well challenge that I'm going to be enjoying. Nightcloud128, hello, how are you doing? Yeah, and if you guys have school tomorrow, I do hope that y'all will get some good rest. Definitely very important to get a good night's sleep before your school. Oh, Volghulk Dragon Soul, welcome. But yes, if you guys are just joining us and you would like to know what is going on, we do have some very nifty commands that you can use. Belle, Well, and Whooshing Well. And those will tell you, Demon Wolf Shady Claw, hello. Those will tell you kind of what's up, Red Hoodie 21. It's gonna be a little busy with ostriches tonight, guys. Those will tell you guys a little bit about what is up, and we're gonna go ahead and start diving in. Space Dorito, I'm so happy to see you. Diving in with editing up our Sims. So we've actually been streaming for a little while just to make sure everything works. I will be re-uploading the stream, hopefully over on YouTube. Maybe. We have to see if that works. Hey, Kevin! We do have to see if that works or not. So this may be a stream that's like here today, gone tomorrow. Or all of the like 40 minutes we've already streamed to test everything out will go up on YouTube, so you can catch up then. Wooty, hey! But for now, we're actually going to start dressing up a couple of our Sims to get ready for the challenge, because I think after a few years of not really having a chance to shine on her own, it is time for Holly to have a new outfit. And yes, Shauna, you totally can come pop over here. Renee, totally feel free. You guys know where to hang out if you need a little bit of a break. Sophia loves animals. I love animals too. Very happy to see you. But Holly, here's the River Fox. Hello. Holly is a famous violinist who is also a major recluse. So knowing those things, I hope all of you can help me put on, you know, a little bit of an idea of the fashion that we hope to see with her. Also, PMT Pembroke, hello, welcome. I hope I'm saying your names right. So yeah, this is the outfit, the outfit and the hair that Holly actually had. Luna, hi! When she was, I think, a teenager or a young adult. And now that she is the mother of her adopted daughter, Belle, who is a magical child from a wishing well. Ashfeather, hello. I'm hoping that we can kind of give her more of a grown-up look, and we can also make Holly look like a reclusive violinist who would be hiding inside of a manor. We're gonna get her a haunted manor. We're gonna stick her in there. We're gonna fill the manor with all sorts of like weird things, like giant frogs in the toilets. I, for some reason, really like putting frogs in toilets in The Sims 4. Mandy, hey, sweetie! It's so good to see you tonight. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. But, and Warrior fan, I think I know what you like to read, my friend. But I'm hoping to really update Holly's look now and make her kind of look a little eccentric. Like somebody that you would expect, Chocolate Swirl, hey, that you would expect to see in a haunted manor, kind of pulled away from everybody, playing the violin, creating masterpiece artwork in her isolation. It's Chanun, hi! And she just doesn't look like that right now. She kind of looks, Holly, Balana Shadow, hey! She looks a lot more like punk, so let's redo basically everything about her and get her ready for her loner artistic life, living in her haunted manor with her magical daughter, who will go to become a witch next week when Magic Realm comes out. Dylan Dawson, hi! And Oscar, that's a good question. I think Little Doodle Mime, hi, and hang in there, guys. Since tonight's the first night we're doing Twitch, I do want to try to say hello to everyone who's following. There's a lot of ostriches. I will try to at least get a little bit done in between the hellos. Forgetful Center. All I can imagine now, I wish I could draw better than I can, because now I just want to like draw myself riding an ostrich, chasing a bunch of baby ostriches about. And thank you, little Lee Doodle Mime. Thank you very much for hosting. I gotta upgrade things because it shouldn't be a zombie. I'm actually terrified of zombies. They're one of the top 3 things I'm afraid of. Zombies, dinosaurs. I'm actually very scared of dinosaurs, and escalators. Very scared of escalators. Kaylee Dutch, hello! And thank you. Oh, thank you very much, Renee. Yeah, we've got some good commands going on, guys. And I will catch up with chat once things calm down a little bit. Salem Stag, hi! But yeah, Oscar, I do want to keep Holly's signature color, Swan Feather, hello, of her hair. Do you guys think we should start with an outfit or her hair to kind of try to make her... I really love the idea of her being more grown up, but also kind of eccentric. Hello, Burrito. So what do you guys think? Outfit or hair to start off? Let me make sure everything's all lined up. Na na na. So you guys, hi. Right, it'd be cute to draw that out, riding a bunch of ostriches. Aw, thank you, Renee. Tiny space. Yeah, let's jump up. I think you guys are right. Let's go for her hair first. And I do have some custom content. That's a good question, Kaylee. I don't use a lot of it because I find custom content tends to break with all of the new updates and with all of the new game expansions. And like I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream, but I've been playing this Legacy family since the game came out. Like the day the game came out, I was playing with Holly is a Generation 2 sim, and her daughter Belle, who we're going to be playing for this challenge, is a Generation 3 sim. And so the idea of losing that save file or it corrupting, even though I have tons of backups, is really terrifying to me. So I keep my CC kind of minimal, but I did just recently install MC Command Center, and I think it's been going pretty good. Hey guys! Yeah, it's gonna be a nice chill evening, Desiree. Alright, there we go. Hi Abigail! Very glad to see you too. Welcome, welcome. So alright, do you guys think we should go for maybe an updo or something that's kind of down? It would be great to keep her blue hair if we can make it not look like too punk. I mean, we could just let her have her blue hair kind of long and unkept. The way, hi Citril, the way that, you know, that classic image of sort of the genius aristocratic woman locked up in her own manor, kind of has her hair down long and sort of like that bathrobe over all the time as she wanders from room to room, eventually ending up in her Victorian greenhouse. Hi Gold King! Or maybe I just like think about that too much. But it would be kind of nice to either leave her hair down. Hello, Midnight! Midnight Rainbows? What a beautiful name. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it pretty chill. We're gonna keep it chill in here, guys, as we say hello to Death Cut. And just to let you guys know, this is very different from a YouTube stream. It's much more laid back, much more chill, and much more meant for a mature audience. So, second season's hello. Updo? Yeah, I think that might be good, Sophia. Let's look over some of the updos too. Okay. And here, let me make a couple outfits with her. Oh, she does. You know, Holly, I think you've outgrown this outfit, darling. I think the time has come to leave your partying days in the city when you were trying to prove things to other people behind. I do. All right, let's try some of the fancy updos. Ooh! Actually, that makes her look a lot more grown up. I don't think I've ever used that glamour pack updo. What do you guys think about that one? Wow. Here, we'll get like a few hairs to pick from. So she has her braid. Oh, Holly. This is like watching someone pull out the clothes that they wore when they were 20 and then putting them on when they're in their like mid-30s. And you're like, times really have changed. So, hi. Yeah, the braid is cute, but I don't think it strikes me as being kind of the elegant, eccentric, very rich violinist, Smiley, hey, that I really, really want to show off. So what about this one? That one's a little bit too much like she's kind of full of herself. All right, let me pull up this is like just long hair. I really love this updo, but it is a little bit intense. We might want to find ways, maybe like removing her makeup for starters, to sort of tone down the intensity so we can have that sense of her being a loner and just caught up in her art, locked away in some room in her mansion, playing violin all day. That's the image we want to evoke here. Let's see. And hello, Loofscard. Welcome. And then this is the braid, which some of you guys like. And then let's see. A short bob? Ooh, Kathy, yeah, let me try a short bob. Let's find something nice and short and see how that looks. Not that one. I forgot, she has got jaws. Peachy Bears, hi. I totally forgot, like, the jaws that she has inherited. Those are from her dad. Tate actually, when I first made him in Create-A-Sim, he was like the first sim I ever made in Create-A-Sim, so he's kind of got really, really weird jaws, and it has gone down through the Greene family tree. Hi, Makimi Wimmy. I hope I said that right. Alternatively, we could go, if you guys like braids, there's this really long, pretty braid that's actually from the, what is that? The yoga pack. And this is another one, kind of like that casual braid or a casual updo that you would do in order to just kind of chill and just be really laid back. Hi, Duck Jr. Let's see. Yeah, the braid for sleep. Yeah, this would be a really cute braid for sleep, actually. Oh, and Sophia, yeah, she is very beautiful. I love all of my Sims. And just so you guys know, I don't really go out of my way to like add... I think all of the Sims could look unique, and it's not about them being the most objectively beautiful. It's about really fitting their personality to me. And Tanya, you doing good? Yeah, and I'll see if I can do anything to make the streams a little better if you guys are having some lag. This is my very first Twitch stream, so we're learning as we go. All right, so I do like this braid a lot. We might use it for her sleep. I think that's a really smart idea. I really love this updo. I could see her putting her hair in that updo when she's getting really intense with her violin. And maybe like having her hair down if she's just having a day where she's distracted by the music in her head and the genius that is floating around up there. But let's try a short bob, because you guys mentioned a short bob. And you just kind of never know when you've got like this bright blue hair what might look a lot better than you thought it did. Do you guys remember when I found that really short bob that looks fantastic on Nova Shine for our Shine Sisters like streams? Because it looks really good on her. Let's see. No, not quite. Sleep well, Matak. And hello, Makila Plays. Hi, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think that like short is really... Oh, hey, lady. Ladybug Fairy 1. I don't think short is really... Ooh, ooh. But what about this one for an updo? It seems that I really want her to have an updo. Starwolf Love, hi! Oh, Desiree, I'm so jealous you've got that peach tea. You and I enjoy the same brand of peach tea, don't we? Bubblegum Girl, hello! Oh, what? Bowling for Otters, are you kidding me? I think you just introduced me to a feature I didn't know existed in The Sims. Are you kidding me? Okay. My YouTube name might be Seri Sims, like legitimately. If you ever looked at what the YouTube name is over on our YouTube channel, it's youtube.com/Seri Sims, because I started my channel doing Sims 2 Let's Plays. I've been playing Sims and every version of the Sims that I can get my hand on. I have two hands. Hands, plural. For years. I've been playing The Sims 4 since the Create a Sim demo came out. And Bowling for Otters, I had no idea that you could sort by length. Thank you. Oh, Spirit Potato. I love that name. Thank you. I'm gonna sort by short hair, and we're gonna give this a go so we can see this. Like, I legitimately had no idea. All right, let's see. Let's see, maybe an updo that could suit her, just to give it a chance. We just never know. Ooh, yeah, Desiree, if you've been drinking that much of the peach tea that you and I love, I actually order it directly from Celestial Seasonings now. Not sponsored, by the way, guys. Just, I love that brand of tea. But I order it from their website now, and I think they're kind of located up towards you, like near the Canadian border. Aw, hello, Charlie Fox Raccoon. I hope you're having a good night. Yeah, Bowling for Otters, thank you. I had no idea you could do this, because normally I just like scroll, pick. Oh, Holly. Yeah, I don't think short's gonna do it for me tonight, guys. It does work for some of my Sims, but oh, now that one's cute with the new Mashimo pack. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Mashmo? The picture pack is basically what I've been calling it. Yeah, a lot of these are really cute. I just don't think that they're what I'm looking for. I really actually think that this particular updo suits her very well. because she is pretty classy in kind of a casual way. And I actually think that this updo suits her, because she is kind of gentle spirited too, better than this one. And otherwise, I think her hair down or in that long braid suits her very well. Oh, Mandy! Hello, imaginary dolphins! How do I put such beautiful long hair up into a good bun? My hair is so long and I have lots of trouble putting it up. Well, the key with what I'm doing right now, Mandy, and forgive me if I'm a little bit cheeky with this, the key I'm doing right now is I open up the hairstyle tab and then I pick a long hair and then I pick one that has a cute little bun. And that's how I get the long hair up into a bun. But I'm just joking. There's 2 clips. There's one clip back here and there's one clip up here. And that's how it's up in a bun right now. But I apologize for being cheeky. All right. So let me, whoops. Okay, well, I got rid of that hair without meaning to. Oh, Woti, hey! Yeah, stay in school, guys. Study up. If you guys need to go to bed, that's fine. These, like, especially if you have school tomorrow. Because these streams are meant to be kind of really chill and laid back. And I've been working on the main channel all day, so this is kind of meant to, like, just relax. All right, so what do you guys think? Which one's your favorite? Do you guys like her updo, her braid, or her long hair loose? Or do you think we should do another one? Here, let's pick one at random. Just see what we get. That's a very mermaid-esque hair. Updo? Ooh, you guys really like the updo, huh? That fancy bun? Okay. Yeah, it really suits her for what we're going for, doesn't it? So let's go ahead and we'll make that her main bun. And then I think we'll let her put her hair down sometimes. And we'll save the braid for sleeping. Yeah, we'll save the braids, don't worry. We'll have her put the braid on when she's like swimming, sleeping, things like that. But all right, so we have upgraded her updo. That's step 1. Hey, Anthony's mom! Welcome! Little Wild West ostriches. Na, 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 na. I love it. Jack, those were hilarious emotes. I haven't tried putting those together before. There we go. All right, you guys ready? Let's go ahead and why don't we get her in a new outfit? Keeping in mind, Holly is a famous violinist who is extremely reclusive. She's terrified of the public, so she prefers really staying at her home. She rarely leaves her home now. Brackenheart, hi! And she basically spends all day moving around her big manor, practicing her music, having to do the tasks that she needs to keep her career going, and watching after her daughter and hanging out with her parents, who try to come over and convince their reclusive child to come out of her house now and then. So with that in mind, let's get her into a new outfit. Ooh, librarian, you've had some of the peach tea? Sweet. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit random. And, oh, hey. Let's take all of her jewelry off too, so that we can kind of start fresh. But what do you guys think we should go for? Let's get some options. Should we go for really fancy, or should we go for, well, we should try to match the braid. That bun, or excuse me, the bun. The bun is what the bun commands everything. Like, it's just so beautiful. It probably took her like 2 hours to put up. So we will try to set it up so that it will match the bun. Hey, Jasper Collie, welcome. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Charlie. Yeah, we're just kind of keeping things nice and chill. Oh, Jack, I am so sorry that the Australians cannot enjoy the Celestial Seasonings peach tea. Ginger Dog 5000, hello, welcome. Yeah, the American Joe, I agree. She has that beautiful silver ornament. So why don't we go ahead and try to match that silver ornament somehow? Something that, well, that's a little too fancy. Something that she can wear around the house. Oh, hey, wait. I forgot I had this downloaded, but we could go like complete Victorian era, like fancy. I don't know how, well, actually that matches a lot better than I thought it would. That's a look. That's an option, I suppose. Do you think that would make a better nightgown? I kind of love they're gonna move into a haunted manor. You guys are gonna help me pick out a beautiful haunted manor. And they're gonna move there because Holly is so desperate to get away from the prying eyes of the public and the paparazzi. And one of the rules is they can't get rid of the furniture in the manor because it's like a historical site. So I sort of love the idea that she might stumble on some really old-timey clothes. Hey, Fingers! Which would be really fun. Oh, hey, Rosie! The dress is beautiful. Oh, I really love that you like it, Finny. It's definitely a look. I'm surprised that, yeah, right, American Joe? I think it's a good nightgown. We'll go ahead and just keep it for a second because I forgot we had it. Oh, and Abigail of RiverClan, hello. And I think somebody else just followed along in our Wild West ostriches. Let's see. We could do, I don't think, yeah, definitely doesn't match the bun to make her look like a gardener. Daxmas, hey! But you can tell I love the gardening in The Sims 4 if that was like the first thing I reached for, right? Oh, Cinnamon Dig, I hope you have fun with that project. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna hit random. That's actually my favorite way to do this. Like, forget sorting through things diligently and carefully. Let's hit random and see if something sticks. So casual, casual, casual. I mean, it is fancy. I mean, it is kind of dark and fancy. Andromeda, hey! Huh. I'm not really sold on it, but what do you guys think about this one? Are we getting a little closer with the fanciness? Should we go for something kind of dark? Oh, Mandy, that's so sweet. You should get something like that for yourself, like a little book that you saw at the bookstore and you saw all the journals with flowers and animals. You should get something like that so you could start a joy journal. That would be adorable. Yeah, something dark and formal. I agree, Nala. I think something dark and formal would go. Yeah, I don't think these swatches match, but I think we're starting to get onto something. Let's look for a dark and formal dress. Well, that's a little short. That's kind of the thing in The Sims 4. You really have to watch out because some of the dresses suddenly get very short. Let's see, something. What do you guys think about this? Do you think if she wore this outfit, hey Easy Natalie, that it would be good for her to hide from the public and the paparazzi with? Cause what do you think? She's rocking the panda suit, right, Jack? Hey, Porcupine! I love that name. Guys, what if we should make this her party outfit? Because she probably has to go to a lot, like one of them. She probably has to go to a lot of parties as a famous violinist because we're going to be working her up on the fame level for celebrity. And so maybe if she gets invited to some of the things she doesn't want to go to, we can just have her put on the panda outfit and go incognito. That's just really funny. I think, yeah, she could be the panda violinist. Nisha, hey! I'm very happy to have you join our Wild West ostriches. Like, yeah, we need a panda in our life. So you know what? Let's make that one of her party outfits just because when she gets really nervous and really scared and absolutely does not want to go, but her like her boss is like, I don't know, like not boss, but her manager, I guess, because she would be a famous violinist, would be like, Holly, you absolutely have to go. I think that she would be like, okay, I'll go. And then she'll go, but she'll be incognito as a panda bear. And maybe it makes her feel safe enough to talk to everybody. You know what? I'm looking for that braid. And I just realized that I might be able to find that braid. Thank you, Otter. Thank you. Now I can actually find the things we're looking for. Gosh, this is why I love making Sims with you guys, because I'm gonna find that panda outfit. Where did it go? Come here, panda. Okay, it's not considered a party outfit. As if. Of course it's considered a good party outfit. It's a good panda outfit. Give me just a second. There it is. No, that's a raccoon. Okay, where's the... Why is this like... Should we make her a blue panda? Where's my normal colored panda? Oh, is it over here? No, that's a bear. That's a hamster. Since when were this many suits in The Sims 4? I don't remember this many suits in The Sims 4, and I just found the dress that we're probably gonna put her in. Hang on. Oh my gosh, there's even a Yeti. Oh my gosh. Right, Mandy? I think that this would be the best. Sophia, have a great night. Erratic Jolteon, do you think the teal... Okay, you guys, should we go for, like, the blue panda? Or should we go for the teal panda? Oh my goodness. Or should I find, oh, you guys are so sweet, telling everybody good night. Yeah, I kind of like the look of the classic panda, to be honest. But where is it? Do you guys know where the classic panda hides? There's a bunny. There's Santa Claus. Good grief. You guys realize this is like without a lot of custom content. I have like 6. Wait, is that the panda? We found the panda! Apparently, the very first panda came with outdoor retreat. I didn't know that. There we go. We'll go ahead and give her the panda outfit for a party outfit, just for emergencies. But while we were over there, I actually did see a couple dresses that I really like. There we go. Hey, Pancake Fox, welcome! Let me find some of the dresses. This one I think is about her nightgown. And I'm gonna try to give you guys some fun options, because I agree with you guys. Something long and dark is probably best for her. And I saw one that I really fell in love with. Ooh, wait. I love working with Sims. Whoa. Okay, that's gotta be another party outfit. Look at this. I don't know if I've ever actually looked at this glamour dress before. What do you guys think about this one? Wow. That's a really nice dress. Nature Lover, yeah, it's Holly and Belle. And y'all, you can find out more about Belle with the commands we have, except minus the F Belle. Let's see. Oops, did I spell it wrong? Belle, well. Somebody, oh, there we go. And then wishing well. So those will tell you about it. I know, isn't it gorgeous? I really think it's gorgeous. Yeah, that should be a good formal outfit. Very pretty. Okay, this one's a little too casual, but does it come in more colors? Yeah, I don't think this is quite it. All right, hang in there, Holly. Was it? Okay, this is actually... Hang on. Let me sell y'all on this. What do you think? What do you think? Reclusive violinist who's a loner, who has decided that she will never have a romantic relationship because it's not her thing. She's totally ace and happy and content with that in her life. But she does have a wonderful daughter and they live in a haunted mansion. And even though her hair is extremely teal, what do you guys think? Because I kind of love this. Oscar, you're already sold on it? Yes, Erratic Jolteon. I love it. I love it. Also, Nature Lover 100, welcome. It's perfect. Mwah. You guys are right. Right, Charlie? 10 out of 10. Nikki. Tanya. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go with this one as her dress. Anita, hi! So we're going to go ahead and have this one as her main dress. It doesn't really match her hair. This is one of those moments where Okay. Blue? I'm feeling the blue a lot more. Blue or white? Or should we give her, like, both of them? Also, little sun leopard, welcome. So, final question. Blue or white on that dress? Let me pull up both of them and, like, toggle between them. Like, this is really cool. Blue? Yeah, blue. Alright, you guys are on the same side. We'll go with blue. Alright. Good, good, good. Okay, and let me see if I can find, like, one more. Maybe she should go as a knight to some of those parties to make herself feel a little more comfortable. Junior J05, hi! I'm just gonna do a quick check to make sure there's no other dresses that just leap out at me. And I'm like, yes, we should have her in that one. A lot of these are so freaking cute. Hey, Littles! Hi! Welcome, welcome. Glad you could join us. I'm dressing up my reclusive violinist in beautiful clothes that no one will ever see because she never leaves her house. Maya, hello. Let me do just a quick sweep. Since we found that dress, I'm kind of tempted to make sure we're not missing any others. No. Did this come out before or after Frozen? Do you guys know? Are you guys excited? Like, I'm actually excited about Frozen 2 this time. I'm pretty pumped for that. And I was not pumped for the first one because I was a nanny and I had to watch that show so many times. All right, just doing a really quick flyby. You know, I feel like... Oh, here! I need to ooh. Look at the ruffles! Guys, what do you think about this for a second dress? For a second completely over-the-top dress. Because of the ruffles. I just want to watch Holly walk away and shimmy shimmy and just watch those little ruffles go by. Oh, this is like, it's not my 100% favorite on the design and color, but it looks so good and I just want to watch those ruffles. It's okay. They both have their pros and cons. The colors could be a little better, but I do like it. Little Candy, hi, welcome. Yeah, it's a good second option. Is there, like, do you guys think in blue to match her hair or in white? Because I could go for either for the ruffles. Aliana, hi. Aliimba, even? Sorry if I mess up your guys' name. So do you guys think, let's see. Oh, and we have Peach Daddy, hey. Blue to, yeah, I'm torn. White? Yeah. I feel like white and blue look pretty awesome. Oh, thank you, little Candy. Yeah, you guys, okay, yeah. I could go either way. I feel like you guys are really strong on the white is a little bit better. She does have the other blue. Ooh, they're nice. Here, let's see. I feel like I could go for either, but the white one is really nice too. Oh, Lavender Sandpiper, thank you so much. Wait, we can watch her walk? Nala, seriously? Walk style. All right, what are we gonna make her walk style? I wanna make her kind of shy. Okay, that's tired. Bouncy walk! Ruffles! Look at the ruffles go! Oh, that makes me so happy. Thank you, Nala. That's another feature I completely forgot exists in Create a Sim, right? Look at that. Yeah, white's good. You know what? We'll do white and blue. We'll get both of them, and then we'll let Holly decide what she wants to change into and see that. Ruffles. Okay, so she wouldn't do creepy walk either. I think she'd have kind of a little bit of a perky walk because she's listening to the music in her own head. Or a snooty walk. I could watch those ruffles all day. Let's see, swagger walk. Feminine, ooh, feminine walk. That's the ruffle walk I want. I would give every sim this walk. There go the ruffles. Okay. Thank you, Nala. I completely forgot you could check walk styles. All right, so I'm pretty happy with these. I'm gonna do one final, like, goodbye. This is what we have upgraded her from. So Holly has left behind her young 20s, and she has now become a reclusive violinist in her mansion in her, like, 30s. One last quick sweep, just to make sure I'm not missing any obvious, like, oh my goodness, that's totally perfect for her dress, as a fourth option. Ivy! Ivy! Hi! How are you and the little one doing? Like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see you. It has been a while. Like, you and Renee, I think you, Renee, and Jack were some of our founding people for sure. Lady Fern, we need to have a greenhouse full of fly traps. That is a beautiful idea. Everybody remember that. We're gonna build a Victorian greenhouse and it's gonna be full of fly traps from the vampire realm. And we're actually gonna have her magical witch in training daughter, Belle, put that together. All right, and don't worry, Holly, I'm not gonna leave you in this dress. Just really quick, we found a couple like stunning dresses. I'm not really sold on the vampire dress for her. It just doesn't quite work. There are so many dresses in this game. I'm kind of amazed. Like, I legitimately didn't remember there were so many of them. There's a lot of really pretty ones too. There's also, we could give her the scary, like, scary grandma dress. I'm not feeling that one. I'm pretty sure you guys aren't feeling this one either. Oh. Yeah, I think we're good. What do you guys think? Just these three for her everyday full body? Should we give her a more casual outfit as an option for her to change into? Or should we like really have her live the artiste dream? Should she focus on what should we call this? I guess her brand? I don't know. Should we have her just focus on the extreme art, or should we also give her a day outfit, like where you would expect to see her maybe downtown eating with her eating with her parents? Oh, Wesley, that's so cool. Yeah, Wesley, it might just be cast today. We actually did about an hour of streaming before we went live for YouTube, like letting YouTube know too, because I had to test a whole bunch of buttons. Some of them didn't work. Yeah, you guys think she should have a casual? Okay. What do you guys think? Yeah, the vampire expansion has beautiful furniture. I agree. All right. Let's pick you out a casual dress, Holly. First thing that leaps out at me. But yeah, Wesley, I am going to try to kind of like get through Cass because I actually like moving on from Cass and really getting to it with some of the other gameplay as well. Oh, that's actually kind of cute, but it would not fit her hair. But I guess we could give her casual hair. All right, give me just a second. Oh, that's cute. What do you guys think? Should we... I kind of like this dress. And then what do you guys think about this and some leggings and more casual hair? As just a casual outfit. So every time we send her out, she isn't like a walking Victorian drama. Cute! Yeah! Oh, I'm glad you guys like it. Yeah, swan feather star, pancake. Oh. Yeah, isn't it cute? I think it fits her very well. Yeah, right, Finny? Oh, ostriches! Bricks95, hi! I'm very happy to have you join us. Let's get her some nice leggings. Just something to cover those up. Tommy boy, hello! Oh, those are kind of cute. I didn't mean to get her that, but that's kind of cute. Should we go with stockings or should we go with tights? Or leggings? Oh, leggings are really cute. Aww. Dang it, Holly, why are you so adorable to dress up? Hey, Test. What do you guys think? Leggings? Stockings? Fishnet stockings? I don't know. I didn't think those were fishnets, so when I clicked on them, I didn't really see they were fishnet, and so that startled me. So leggings, stockings, or tights, what the heck are these? Okay, that's really cute, but I would prefer if we could take off. Oh my gosh, oof, big oof. Leggings. Stockings? Yeah, I think the leggings look really cute on her. Leggings? Yeah, the leggings are adorable. Yeah, the vivid red fishnets go swimmingly with that pale blue dress. Thank you, Jack. See, we know how to do fashion around these parts. I'm sure. That would totally pass. Alright, let's get her some cute little shoes. Just nice, simple leggings. I kind of wish she had like a... Is there like a pair of leggings that you can kind of see through a little? Oh, hey, Kissy Fish. Welcome, welcome. We're getting our Magic Realm Sims ready and up to go. You guys, we missed a very important opportunity. Hold up on the casual outfit. Hold up. Hey, Fundy. The Fundy Gallon. Hello, hello. We messed up. I need... Where is the... Oh! Is that too over the top? Is that too over the top? To walk around her own house with gloves? Or I really think... I kind of love these. Oh, an ace flag color outfit would be really sweet, Rusty Rose. We'll have to remember that. That's just the right amount of over the top, right, Jack? Star thee stroked just... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm so glad you guys like it. Like, that's really great. Oh, Dragon Soul! Sleep well. Oh, more orientation? Good luck. And good luck at college. I think that it could be a really fun ride. So if you guys have like orientation and stuff, rest up. Just remember, don't be nervous. I'm excited. For some reason, that just makes me really excited to realize, oh yeah, a lot of people are starting college like right now, or school, or a new year of school. Usually like Chips would be teaching all of those little excited new ones. And it's just an exciting time of year when, you know, you are in love with the professor. And so you're used to it being the school year. But all right. Ivy! Oh, Ivy. Yeah, not yet, Ivy. This is literally our first Twitch stream, so we're not like affiliate or anything just yet. And what's going on? Violinists wear gloves, don't they? Oh my goodness. Right, librarian? I think this works. Okay, we're gonna have her have the gloves on just that outfit, just because I really want it to be a little over the top. But all right, back to casual. And we'll move through a little quicker now. Because I'm not fussy usually about Create-a-Sim, but I like giving you guys an opportunity to feel like you are helping to create these guys. How they look really shows a lot about their personality. What do you think? Cute shoes? Do I have thy approval on the shoes, my friends? Yeah? Yeah. Sophia Swan. Thank you. Maya, yep. Pancake, cute shoes. Check. Moving on. Should we give her any accessories? I think, to be fair, when it comes to these outfits, I mean, you can't even see the bracelets, so you wouldn't be able to see any accessories on her. Over here, you could kind of see a ring or something, but I kind of get the feeling that she wouldn't wear a ring on purpose just because she's opted out of any kind of romantic relationship. It's just not for her. Like, that's just her own little quirk. So I'm thinking, where's my casual? But yeah, anything for casual? Oh, good night, Charlie. Oh, Space Dorito, American Joe, are you guys talking about Are you guys talking about Magic Realm? Sleepy Corgi, hi! Librarian, that's true. She could wear a ring and say she's married to her work. And then between her and Louie from our Island Living Let's Play, we would just have a bunch of women wearing mystery wedding rings. And I kind of totally ship that. That sounds amazing. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Just a whole bunch of my Sims, and it's like, oh, is that a wedding ring? Yes, but you see, I lost my memory and I can't remember who I'm married to. That would be Nalui. Or, yes, I'm married to my work. Like, that would be really cute, actually. I sort of love that. And Pancake! So we're going to be doing a Let's Play for Realm of Magic based off of my North Star legacy from The Sims 3. Which I'm really looking forward to because my goal is to create a mad scientist steampunk witch that's a tall order. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but mad scientist steampunk witch is my goal for the Let's Play series, and my goal for streaming the Realm of Magic is this group right here. RiverClan, hey! Yeah, Gentleman New, that's a good idea. We should give her a ring. I totally am going with it. Librarian, I love your suggestion too. We're gonna go ahead and give her a ring. Maybe with like a big old rock on it. So that she can show like that she's married to her work. I do like that idea. More mystery and matrimonies. Yes, American Joe. I love it. We're gonna give her this. What do you guys think? Big old diamond ring that she bought for herself as a way of being like, I'm married to my work and to myself. Very self-affirming, but also, I mean, do you think that would get, if she is in the paparazzi's eye, do you think that would have unintentionally made things worse? I think we should do it because I think it would make Holly's life more challenging. Because can you imagine if you were really famous and the paparazzi were always hounding you and you'd never been seen in a relationship? And then one day you showed up with a giant rock on your finger? Like, that probably would be a really unhappy time for her. But I also think that's hilarious. Oh, bye, Mandy! Simple black bands are a thing in ace culture? I didn't know that, Wessie Rose. Pardon me. You guys are gonna like, oh, hello, Rose, is that Echo? I almost spilled the water all over my desk while it's talking to you. Gotta be careful. But I think that would be quite scandalous. All right, there we go. AstroPie I, hi! AstroPie I, hi! I love that. Wessie Rose, I think I might give her a simple black band on all of her other outfits. And I'm gonna give her this fancy one just to kind of match the fancy dresses. But I'm gonna do a simple black band on like all of her other outfits, other than like her sleeping. So, all right, there we go. Holly, do you have shoes on? I think so. Do you guys think earrings? And we'll move along here because we have another sim to dress. And I do want to try to pick out a haunted manor tonight before I wind down. Pardon me, trying to hold back the yawns. Let me try out. What do you guys think? Some simple earrings? No pun intended because it's Sims. Hey, Sims earrings! Oh, wait. Hang on, guys. Okay. Peapod earrings out. Do you guys see this? Do you know what these are? Not from Mashimshmishmiwo. Whatever the fashion group is. Forgive me, I don't keep up with fashion, so I'm not meaning to tease if you do really like fashion a lot. There we go. Plum bob earrings. I should have had those in. And yes, I do hang my earrings on my philodendron because it's a lot easier to get there, like get around. And actually, here we're gonna do something because we've been live for about 2 hours now. I really should be getting through things. a little faster. Hang on. You guys are going to go on a ride. Because it's been about 2 hours, so I want to stand up. There we go. Much better. Move my chair out of the way. All right, standing desk activated. Give me just a second. Gotta pull my standing mat out. There. Oh, thank you, River Clan. I'm glad my bun is so cute. Is everything good? I think we've got everything lined up. Whew. Okay. There we go. Yeah, Maku, this is actually my first stream on Sims, or my first stream on Twitch. And the world did suddenly shift because you're on a desk that can actually stand or go down. It's a standing desk. And I wanted to stand up for a minute. But all right, let's go ahead and wrap this up because, well, not the stream, but like getting the Sims ready. And am I still? Yeah, I'm still on the camera. Let's raise it up a little bit more. There, much better. You guys can see a little bit more of the room now. Oh, all right, but let's go ahead and pick out some earrings really quickly. Big old fancy. Okay, let's make this simple. Should we go for small little like pearl earrings or should we go for dangles? So tiny or big earrings. And once we decide that, we'll put them on all of her outfits. Well, all of her relevant outfits. Yeah, fancy robot desk, right, Wessie? It really, really helps me to stretch around a little bit. What? The American Joe, are you serious? They're selling the Freezer Bunny hoodie for $500 real dollars? I mean, I love Freezer Bunnies and I love The Sims, but what? I could like adopt a whole giraffe for that much money. Do you know how many giraffes I would adopt before I would buy a hoodie for $500? The answer is a lot of giraffe. Luna Glow, hi. That's me being aghast. Oh, bowling for otters. Okay, give me just a second. Let me see. Well, and you know, I'm gonna have to play with the lighting. So do give me a little bit because we do have some issues with the lighting. The way I have it set up in my room. It's very chill. Pearls? Okay, yeah. We'll go with these pearls. Thank you, guys. All right, let me get the pearls set. And the pearls also match a lot of things. So let me get them set across all of the outfits that we have. And then we're gonna play my favorite game for when I am done being in Cass. Let me know, do you guys do this too? Because sometimes I'm just suddenly done being in Cass and I know my Sims can change their clothes in the future. So I play a game called Random Time where I will just grab my Sim and be like, what are you wearing to bed, Sim? Randomize those PJs and we just go for it. So we'll do that with Holly. But should we leave her hair in the updo or should we have a more casual look for when she's in her casual outfit? That's the last question before we start playing Random Time. $275 for a freezer bunny. Like, I really could adopt probably half a giraffe for that amount of money. Just saying. More casual? Yeah, the ponytail. Let's go for that ponytail. And thanks to... Okay, I got this. I got this long. I even know what pack it's in. Spotty. That was so much easier than just like sorting through all of the hair for forever. All right, there you go, Holly. You now have some grown-up outfits, including one that is completely over the top and awesome. Librarian. I would play giraffe Jenga if I could. I love giraffes. All right, so now that we're done with that, we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, play the random game of randomizing until I find something that looks semi-decent, and then we'll move on because we can work on their outfits in the future when it's relevant. And I really want to pick out a haunted mansion with you guys before I need to get ready for bed. Oh my gosh, it's already almost 10:30. So let's do this. Oh, what do you think? I mean, it could potentially be a little better. But where's her updo? Formal. Where's your updo, my dear? Length, updo. I think it is... Give me a second. So many packs. Wasn't this one? Though that's fancy pantsy. There it is. Cute. Yes? Okay. We'll keep this one. We can always give her new clothes in the future. It's kind of washed out. It almost looks like the wedding dress that could have been. So we'll go ahead and leave that with her. Let me change that ring really quickly. I'm gonna give her the big ring again. Well, let's give her the black one maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and give her the big ring to match with this one because it's a formal outfit. And then we'll change her formal outfit in the future. But all right. Holly, you gotta wear a little bit more than that, my dear, for your athletic. All right, what do you guys think for her athletic? Pretty good? I know, it does kind of look like she's getting married. Which I like the idea. Hey, Zeon, hi! I like the idea that there was just an old wedding dress in the manor that she moved into, and she started using it to be convenient, but then people will make too many rumors about it and put her back in the tabloids, so she'll probably want to move away from that in the future. Gray would be, well, I think people could have a nice wedding in gray. But I agree with you, American Joe. I think the teal hair goes really good. More comfortable shoes for athletic wear. Huh, that matches. What do you guys think? Good? Yep, good. Agreed. All right, 90 time! Let's break out that 90, friends. Ooh, I forgot there actually is a dramatic robe that she could walk around in the house. Being all sashaying from place to place. I kind of like this one better than that other Victorian-esque one. Like, here's the Victorian-esque one. But I actually really like this one better. So what do you guys think? The sleek one or the old one? Ouch. This one? Yeah, the robe. Right, Pancake? Right, Natalie? Yeah, this is really cute. I think we'll leave her as she is because she's looking pretty good here. All right, for her party outfit. Hey, Batmanda! What a cute name. Welcome, welcome. For her party outfit, let's go ahead and randomize. She has her outfit for when she's going incognito to the parties that her manager forces her to go to. And let's go ahead and give her another party outfit. First thing that she randomizes that I really like. That one's okay, but not my favorite. No, something more. Where's that party outfit that we had earlier? I actually know the outfit. We saw it earlier, guys. I'm hunting for it. I'm hunting for it. Wait, no. It wasn't that pack. This one. It was this outfit. Hey, Callie Phoenix, hi! Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Give me just a second. I need to find a fancy updo. Right there. I don't know. Oh, hi, little Miss Kelly. I don't know if I like this one for her as much now. What do you guys think? Oh, well, is it stunning? Is it fancy? Okay, actually. You guys remember how I love her like butt ruffles that she has on her normal outfit? I like, what do you call this? like the swan feathers that she's got going on in the back here. So actually I like this outfit. Doing good? Nice and sleek for fancy parties. Let me see. What do you guys think? Keep this one? Yeah, I think keeping this one would be good. And I think, you can't see her shoes, so I think the ones that I just like, oh, let's actually give her, yeah, those will be good shoes to match it. She's gonna need accessories for this though. Let's actually try, let's just go with the full theme. I think if we go for like colors that really match this, it'll be nice. And she'll be ready to go. Not a watch, dear, not a watch. We need something fancier than that. Maybe waves and ripples on both sides. And rings. Let's do the fancy ring. Can I do a black band on the other one? I kind of can, but actually, I think I'll take off the second bracelet. Actually, here's a good idea. There, what do you guys think about that? For like bottom accessories, and then we'll give her a necklace and earrings really quick. Oh yeah, very nice. Yay, I'm so glad. Yeah, it looks really pretty. And actually, American Joe, when you said it reminds you of flames, now I can't get that Hunger Games dress out of my head. I loved the Hunger Games, but I thought like the books. But oh my gosh, when the movies came out, the irony about how people were so obsessed with the actors' looks was just way so intense. Mistress 1296, welcome, welcome. Little Wild West ostriches there. Did you guys read the Hunger Games? I thought they were pretty good for the time. And then let's give you some fancy earrings that go with that. Give me just a second to try to sort out. Ooh. Oh, they don't match. They're blue for some reason. Yeah, hey, panic all the time. Panic at the all the time. I love your name. And yeah, they were really, I thought they were pretty fun books. Mostly because they were such a commentary on not judging people by their looks for like how warped that can get. Glitter Nova, hi! And then that's why I thought it was so freaking ironic when like the movies came out and people just could not stop talking about the actors' looks. And it was like, whoosh, point went right over your head, huh guys? All right, give me a second. I might need some custom content jewelry because I really wanted to have something a little nicer for her to wear. You know what? Maybe she'll go kind of understated. Hello, Emily Faith. Maybe she'll go a little understated with those pearl earrings again, and we'll go fancy on the necklace. I have a feeling like in this kind of fancy outfit, this is the outfit her manager forces her to wear when she, hi, Ordot, is supposed to go to like big events as a famous violinist. And this is the outfit she actually wants to wear so when she goes to the events as a famous violinist. Yeah, a good preteen book. Now things have kind of changed. It's kind of interesting how so many books can kind of have their time and place, and then as like culture shifts and as we age, the way we perceive the books really changes over time. Yeah, Librarian, I think they were pretty good books, but now the like dystopian genre has kind of, you know, again, time and place, I don't know, but I also grew, when I was growing up is when Twilight got really popular and all of a sudden vampires were everywhere. You could not turn like left or right in a bookstore or a movie, like anything, without hitting a vampire. And that had never happened before Twilight came out. I vividly remember that time of my life because vampires went from really kind of like an adult genre or very occasional to I couldn't escape in the young adult section without it just being like vampires. So I remember that too. So that does happen when you have something really popular. The next few years, that's all you see. So it'll be interesting to see what comes up in the next few years. Yeah, I haven't read Divergent. I've been really out of the loop on books. I hope to get back into it. All right. Ooh. Okay, what do you guys think? I'm pretty happy with this, and we can always change her later. So Divergent's pretty good? Yeah, Andromeda. Yeah, if you're also kind of fed up with dystopia. Panic all the time. I actually was not Team Edward or Team Jacob or Team Bella. I was not Team the books. I don't mean that in a mean way. That was at a time in my life where I really wanted from my books and I really wanted from my media and what I was reading and understanding more diversity. And I really, really wanted to see like more queer relationships. I really, 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 really wanted to see more people who were able to grow and develop richly as characters without a romantic arc. So for me, unfortunately, the Twilight series came out at a time where I was fed up with the idea of romance kind of being the main theme in my fantasy. So it just was bad timing on my part. And as a result, I read the books, but I wasn't really into them by far. Probably Jacob, just because the werewolves actually seem to make more sense to me. And I don't mean anything mean to anybody when I say that. Again, it just came at me at a time in my life where I was like, where is my queer fantasy representation where I don't have to put up with a romance like being the main plot? So that was kind of like why I wasn't in the mood for Twilight when it was popular. So again, that's not to hate on people who love it. It was just me. Good night, Gnu. I hope you had a good day at work and a good night. But all right, anyway. Oh, Panic all the time. You were the same way. Yeah. For me, it just was bad timing for the book series. So I honestly can't tell you if it was good or not. I didn't enjoy them, but I was pouting in a corner going like, where is my queer knight who is going to become an awesome knight and she's going to do things and it doesn't have to be about relationship and I want a better like fantasy monster in this series. And long story short, I started telling my own stories. I got so fed up with it. Oh, right. But let's see. Yes, One Feather. I think romance can be kind of a thing. Oh. Oh, yeah. Like Sanderson. I have read all of Brandon Sanderson's series. I see some of you guys talking about that. Okay, I'm clearly tired, so we should probably wrap this up soon, because I have read all of Brandon Sanderson's books, like Oathbringer. I have all of his, and they're big books. And I was just about to pick up the copy of Oathbringer that I have to show you guys how much I love Sanderson. Then I remembered I have it on ebook. So I went to go to my bookshelf to grab the book off the bookshelf. Guys, it's on my tablet. It might be a little bit time for me to kind of like wind down a little bit. Yeah, nature documentaries to me now, these stroked are just so much more interesting than a lot of the stuff out there. And I don't mean that as a hate, just that's where my interests are. And lately I've been watching The Planets from Nova. And if you guys can, watch that series. It's so good. And I've also been watching the Zoo San Diego. And I'll talk a lot more about why that's so important in a little bit here. But all right, so let's move on. Should we keep the swimwear? Hey, Wizard of Weather! I haven't heard of Annie with an E. Na, 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 na. Yeah, I've always loved nature documentaries, Oscar. They have always been like my favorite thing. I've been meaning to watch the new documentary with Sir David Attenborough on Netflix, but I don't have Netflix, so I would get it just for Sir David. And I need to get around to that in my theoretical free time when I'm not recording or cooking or streaming. I guess I could carve into sleeping. I would sacrifice some sleeping so I could watch Sir David. I would do it. Yeah, Nova's really good. Yeah, Swimmer's cute. Thank you, Starly Stroked. Moving on. This is her hot weather outfit. I think that the last time I worked with this sim, we actually didn't have seasons. Holly! All right, Holly, you know the drill. We're gonna go ahead. Bless you for being so adorable, Holly. I think Holly doesn't like the hot weather. What do you guys think? Oh, Nala, that's cool that you've been into old Disney movies for the animation. Yeah, it totally doesn't match her Cats and Claws. Hey, M. Hansen! And I will definitely check out Annie with an E. Thank you very much, Soju Rules. Yeah, no hot weather for Holly. I think that she is sending some clear signals about what she thinks about the hot weather. So we're gonna have to remember this. Let's try again, dear. That's cute. Maybe not your style right now, but cute. Okay, that's cute. I do love the laundry day pack. All right, what do you guys think? Should we go for this dress and her braid? Let's get her braid on. She needs that nice braid. Actually, she does need hot weather hair, I guess. Does it matter if the hair needs to be hot weather? Packs, spa day. I think this should be okay. Oh, that's really cute. Adorable. Oh. Yay. Okay, yeah. I think this is adorable. Oh my gosh. Jack Librarian, yeah. She's being so cute. All right, so we'll keep this. Moving on very quickly. Oh, poor Belle. Belle is gonna be like the main star of the show. And I'm just gonna like end up playing the random game with her all the way through. All right. You can't have the fish leg tights, dear. Can I get you something? Give me just a second to pick out some leggings for her. I think she really likes, there we go. We'll just go with white leggings to kind of match that. And then those are really cute shoes. Sort of. Kind of. Not cute enough. They don't meet my cute quota. This meets my cute quota. If they have the right. Are those leopard print? Or are those supposed to be holes in the shoes? Because if they're leopard print, Holly, we're not doing it. I don't trust them. They might be leopard print. The wedges? Okay, yeah, these are cute. I'll stop hating on them because, yeah, there's holes in them. They're not leopard print. All right, let's see. And let's give her that black band that Wessie was talking about earlier, because I think that that would be a really great way to show kind of her ace solidarity there. And then casual bracelet. Casual bracelet? What's a casual bracelet look like? She really likes white, I think. Like blues and whites. And then should we give her a hat? Holly! Oh, you guys, should we give her a hat? And Nat, I don't have early access or the pack. We have Witch in Training that we are working for. So we're preparing these guys for the Magic Realm. Yeah, right, Lily's leopard. I think it's cute. Yeah, it's really cute. We'll go ahead and keep that. All right, finally, a necklace to tie things together. I want to get her a necklace and say that Belle like gave it to her. So let's get her something really simple now. Here, like this little gemstone. That's a little bit too, not quite. Something really simple. There. Let's say that like Belle gave her that necklace. Just something nice and simple. Her daughter gave it to her when she was young. And what do you guys think? All done? Oh, and Nat. Belle is going to be a fun witch. She is currently a teenager who is in the thrall of the wishing well, who contains part of her soul. I think Holly is complete, other than like her winter stuff. All right, here, let's do. And you can also find out more about Belle, who is Holly's daughter over there. And let's wrap up with her cold weather outfit. Boom, Holly. I think we're done. Maybe some gloves. Give you a little pair of mittens. You got to keep those fingers from getting frosty. You are, after all, a world famous, there we go, little black band. You are a world famous violinist, Holly. You must protect yourself. All done? I think we're done. Yeah, all done. Right, Natalie? Okay. Now, very quickly, we are going to wrap up with 2 fast things. Let's go ahead and pick Belle some outfits. I'm glad I picked out this main outfit for her. She also has this casual outfit. In fact, you know what? I think we're gonna have to pick out most of Belle's outfits later, but we definitely need to fix her. I know you were raised by fairies, but that doesn't mean you can wear black leggings with like lemon green socks. And oh, hey, Empress Heart. Welcome, Black. Look at this, Belle. This is the kind of fashion sense you develop if you get raised in the fairy realm, just so you guys know. Hey, Cat. Oh. Yeah, this is what happens. This is what happens if you get raised in the fairy realm, basically. Oh, hey, Panic all the time. Oh, all the time, though, yay. All right, let's go ahead and change her up. So this is gonna be for her formal. She also is way thin, and that's actually, she generated from the game that way. I did not make her that way. She is a sim that we actually adopted from the Wishing Well. I'm saying it's because she's got some fairy blood in her. So she's a little uncomfortably thin for me, so I might kind of tweak her just a little bit to give her some proportions that feel a little more like she has ribs and can have organs inside of those ribs. I just want to be that realistic. But the reason she looks the style that she does is because she's a game generated sim, just to clarify. Oh, hey, Nat. Hi. I think we're gonna go ahead and give you a different formal outfit, dear. Let's find something that looks good for you. No. That's actually kind of pretty. Oh, hey, what do you guys think about going with this gold one and then doing her hair in an updo? Oh, Giraffe Bot just said hello, you guys. Oh, yeah, the flower dress, right, Swan Feather? This is really pretty. Okay, and then let's do her, ooh. Ooh, Belle. Wow. I actually love that. Hang on. All right, no, definitely not that one. Wow, okay. What do you guys think for her formal? I think that is like she got a glimpse of the Fairy Queen while she was a child and emulated fairy royalty a little bit. I mean, her mother is super rich and famous as a violinist, so they can afford it. Yeah, I love it. The gold thread, it's just very beautiful. Belle, beautiful. You remember a little bit from the fairy realm. Let me try to give you shoes that match. I can't see them, so we can only hope. All right, check. Moving on. This is what fairy realm fashion looks like. We're gonna have to save this child from herself. She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know. All right, let's see. Let's see. Actually, that was really cute. I feel like she'd be the type to kind of hide inside of a big sweater. Give me just a second. I can kind of live with some of the stuff she's got going on. Not with the shoes. Give me just a moment to play with it, and I think I will have a set put together that you guys will be happy with. Belle, let's tone down the socks a little. There we go. All right, what do you guys think for athletic? I actually think that looks really adorable, keeping in mind she's a teenager, so I want her to have a little bit of that shy awkwardness. Relatable. Cat and claws. Relatable outfit. Oh my gosh. She does look like a little bee. Swan feather. I think that's a good idea. Also, hello, her name is Belle, like gold Belle. So maybe we should have like her mother's theme was blue and kind of grays and whites for Holly, which is ironic because hollies have red flowers, but we'll worry about that later. Maybe for Belle, we'll go for more of golds and those kinds of tones. And yeah, she should get a, that's right, Oscar. I think she should have a bit more of a healthy figure with ribs and organs. Maybe once she gets a bit of her soul back from the wishing well. That'd be really cute. All right, let's do this. I like, it's always a treat to dive into a Sims wardrobe when you haven't seen them since they aged up. Ooh. No, Belle, no. So she's going for something to sleep in now. All right, let's see. We're gonna go ahead and give you, oh, that's a cute little sleep top and a sleep bottom. That's adorable. And of course, take those off, Belle. Belle, look, if you need to wear some glasses to bed like your mom, that's fine, but there. All right, how about that for her night outfit, guys? Oh, Space Dorito, really? Please send it to my fan mail email. I would love to see the ostrich thing. That would be so fun. Yeah, those glasses were really fun. Yeah, she'll have some ribs and organs in the future, because I really don't want to promote the idea too that like yanking her down until she doesn't look like she has actual human proportions for the most part is what I'm looking for. Again, she's just a game generated sim and we'll tweak her in the future. There we go. Very cute. Okay, good. And then this is her party outfit. What do you guys think? Is she actually showing us a little bit more of a hidden hardcore side that's willing to do whatever it takes to learn how to make magic? Should we actually leave this? Like, is this actually Belle kind of showing us she's got a little bit more to her? Or should we go ahead and tweak it a little bit? Like that, with the gold. Like, I'm not feeling it 100%, but I kind of feel like, I wonder if she has just a little bit more, let me see, maybe like her version of letting her hair down, because she will probably have to work on the mischief skill and steal things to do what the wishing well is going to command her. So I kind of think that would be good. Hey, Mandy! Maybe different boots. Oh, you guys aren't feeling the combat boots? I kind of want to keep it. Like, the tan is kind of nice, yeah. Kind of the gold jacket. Too tall? Let's see. What else do we have? I've got those boots. I didn't know I had combat boots. Oh, wow. And if she wears other boots, they'll actually go under her clothes. She could have little witch boots. What? That's adorable. Canon Fantasy, hi! I don't know, guys. I kind of liked it best with the normal boots, but let's see. Let me look at my options. We do have cowboy boots. Okay, actually, you know, I'm starting to see things. I could get behind some of these. I really want some, like, witch boots to get her ready for her life coming up. Grizel Demonlina, hello, welcome, welcome. Witch boots! Witch boots! I found the witch boots! Give me the witch boots! Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to force the witch boots. Also, Autumn Spruce, hello. Oh, and North, hello. Oh. Do we like these? Do we like the witch boots? Oh, they don't look that good in the back though. What about these ones? We had a second pair of witch boots. Oh, I really wanted witch boots. Should I change the outfit for the boots? Is this a case where you buy a pair of shoes? The boots make the outfit? Yeah, I feel like without the combat boots, we don't have this outfit. So should we go back to the combat boots? Or should we go ahead? Yeah, I just don't feel like we have this outfit. Should we go ahead and build an outfit around the witch boots? Or should we go back to the combat boots? What do you guys think? Give me the witch boots. I'm gonna look at them again. Change the outfit? Yeah, and Bowling for Otters, that's also the thing. Maybe see what we have later. Yeah, some of you guys want the combat boots too. And some of you guys want the witch boots. Witch boots with darker pants is what the request is. Let me check what the pants would look like if they were dark. Oh! I could live with this. Maybe I could live with this, but okay. Oh, we have it split kind of down the middle. We've got witch boots and we've also got combat boots. So here, I'm going to do the naughty thing. Okay, hang on. I actually do like the darker pants. You guys were right on with that. Dang it, that whole outfit fell apart. Forgive me, guys. I know we spent a little bit of time on this, but the whole outfit fell apart now, and let's look for something that matches with the witch boots. Maybe. I really like these combat boots too, though, because I feel like she needs to break into things now and then. You know what? We're gonna solve this the only way I can. We're gonna make 2 outfits. Sorry. I'm being such a goose, but I just really got into those boots. All right, give me those witch boots. And maybe a little gold piece on the front. And then let's change this. And find something that matches those witch boots for party. She chose the witch outfit. She chose her actual, like, witch outfit. Can I match those boots with this outfit? Give me just a second. I need to stop because it's so late, and that's why I'm getting conflicted. What the heck is this supposed to match with? Give me just a moment, friends. Sorry. I wasn't supposed to get this caught up in... All right, there we go. All right, white boots. The shorter witch boots with the vines are a bit cuter. They are cuter, and maybe I should change the leggings then. There's too many options. Belle, we might have to work on this with you later, dear, because this is kind of ridiculous. The leggings with the dress, white, black. Cute. There we go. All right, we're just gonna keep this. We'll move on. I need, okay, what do you guys think about this for swimwear? That actually turned out adorable. We'll come back to it too. I don't mean to move so quickly, but it's been a couple hours, so I need to get ready for bed soon. So I kind of want to, oh, a dressy hat might look good with that. The spiderweb dress might be cute in the future too. All right, yeah, I think this is cute. That's fine, good. All right, hot outfit. That's actually really cute. Good job, Belle. What do you guys think about this? Good? I think this hot weather outfit's good. We're building our little witch in training. She's doing really good at this. Yeah, let's go find us a haunted house. That's right. All right, and her cold weather outfit. She actually pulled that off pretty well. Ooh, and I forgot how I made her look for her everyday outfit. Okay, guys, we're done. I always like take forever in cast. That's why I never record it in our YouTube videos. But I'm so glad we're done. I'm so happy with the results. Huzzah! Let's go ahead. We're gonna really, really quickly find us the first good-looking haunted house that we can get on the gallery. We're gonna shove it down on a secluded island, and we will move everybody in. These two, who are looking fantastic and totally ready for their Victorian manor that is completely going to have a frog living in the toilet because for some reason I love doing that. But we will move those guys in the future. And I don't want to travel with you, actually, dear. I need to go to save that puppy. Oh my gosh. Oh, Andromeda, do you also spend hours in cast too? Yeah, we're going to put him on a secluded island, Finny. Because there's this big island down here in Windenburg. And so I want to use one of these lots. Like either the 40 by 30, probably the 64 by 64. Even though I would love to keep that gigantic trail. Let's see, what's the biggest one? Or the bluffs. That might be too secluded. Yeah, we'll probably want to keep the bluffs. So what do you guys think? Should we, like, let's look up the houses. We're going to look for the haunted manors in 64 by 64 and 40 by 30. And we'll pick from there. And if we don't like it enough when we actually get in there, we can always pick something else to start our adventures. So let's do lots. We're gonna do residential. We're gonna do 64 by 64. We're gonna do haunted. Let's see what happens if we type in haunted manor. Okay, let's do haunted. And let's do most popular. Haunted Victorian! Haunted villa! We might be on to something here. Let's see. That's a big one. So we have a haunted villa. This haunted Victorian that has a huge yard, good for decorating with lots of plants. I think we're gonna have to get into some of these actually to pick between them. Curses. And then there's also this one, the haunted mansion. A haunted house on a hill, grand, mysterious, and a bit creepy. Everything is here, including a grand staircase, piano parlor, greenhouse, ballroom, library, study, children's nursery, hidden stairwells, secret rooms, and the occasional two-way mirror and floating objects. I think this should be it. This looks like it. Okay, what do you guys think? Should we go ahead and try this one? The Victorian one's really nice, but I think this one already has all of the things built that we're looking for. Also, Second Bite, we will be doing this one as a stream and sometimes as Let's Plays. If I know I'm going to be busy, I'll do some Let's Play videos just to kind of organize the story now and then. I really like this one a lot. Yeah, the Victorian one looks really cool too. All right, I'm going to go ahead and place this right now. The haunted one looks a lot of fun. Let's save both of them, because a lot of you guys like the Victorian one too, to my gallery. Or my library. Hey, Kayfern! So exciting to see you. Welcome, welcome. And let me plop this down. Furnished. And then we'll take a little peek at it and then we'll wrap up for the night because it's been 2.5 hours. Our first ever Twitch stream. I'm so excited, guys. And Giraffe Bot just came by. You guys may notice that occasionally we will have Giraffe Bot pop into the chat and leave you with some fun giraffe facts because I freaking love giraffes. Hey, classy sweetie! It's taken a while to build our mansion. What are you guys up to tomorrow? Yeah, we're gonna need to change the lot traits from sunny and romantic. Rainwing, hi! Oh, have you enjoyed the Twitch stream, Jack and Desiree? Thank you. That means the world to me. You guys have no idea. I was almost sick to my stomach nervous about doing this Twitch stream for close to like 2 weeks now. It's taken so long to set all of this up. I was so nervous. Da, 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 da. Oh, going back to work. So you guys need some good rest if you're going back to work and school for sure. Ryan, hi! Oh, Librarian, I'm so glad. Finny, I'm so glad you guys have been enjoying it. And thank you, Space Dorito. Oh, you're going back to dance tomorrow? That sounds so fun, Mandy. Oh, Corn Claus, give your kitty a pet for me, will you? Oh, Second Bite, I'm so excited that you enjoyed the lovely chill stream. I'm going to be completely honest, like messing around in cast that long is not my favorite thing to do. I prefer following my Sims for really chill story time. But considering it's our first stream, I thought it was a good, gentle thing to do where I can't mess things up. Also, I think that I may have that glitch where like it takes forever to build a lot. So I might be left building this Victorian mansion, just it and me for a little bit, but we saved. So no matter what, we're okay. So all right, guys, I think, oh yeah. Thank you so much, Nala. I'm really glad that this stream has gone so well and like everything was set up nicely for it. And thank you, Jack. I'm just really, really glad to know that you guys have enjoyed it. Any bumps and all. But I think I do have that bug where the lot is not going to be built until I go into the lot and like pull it from the gallery. So since it has worked its way up to 11 o'clock and I go to bed usually at like 11:30 on the dot. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought we had it, but we didn't. Can Plays! Welcome, my friend. Is it gonna build? Okay. I will get this built, and if this is not the house of our haunted dreams, we will find the house of our haunted dreams next time. And I don't exactly have a Twitch schedule. You sneaky sneak. It tried to sneak away on us, and then it loaded. Here we go. About freaking time. Tanya, I'm so glad it's a nice stream. And yeah, I'm so glad we've started Twitch streaming. This is going to be mostly the norm because here we go. The first thing that happened is this tree started moving on its own. And I was like, wow, they really put the haunted in the haunted mansion of this. Good build. Good build. Seri. That was really, really funny. Okay, tree's back where it belongs. Phillips Bats, hi! Okay, let's take just a really, really quick peek at this. I think we made the right decision, guys. It's everything I wanted. It's so cool. Oh my gosh, we have a tower. We have a tower, you guys. Belle can sneak in here and she can do all of her little witch stuff. It's perfect. Wow, we have a little tower. We'll do a proper tour next time. I just kind of want to do a flyby. Like a little children's room with a Grim Reaper gnome. This is amazing. This looks so much better up close. Yeah, you guys are right. Wow. Okay, let's go. Let's look down a little bit. What do we have? Beautiful bedrooms. Oh my gosh. Can you just imagine Holly walking around in those dresses we picked out, playing on her violin, and Belle having to answer to the wishing well's demands in the backyard? Look at my Victorian greenhouse. I am so excited. Oh, look at that piano. We might shove it to the side so we can make room for the violin. And the grand staircase. Nice. Yeah, this is, I love it. I love that kitchen. So this is going to be really fun. It has a great backyard that we can fill up with all sorts of magic experiments, magic plants, and it also has a really cool hedge maze. I wonder if this hedge maze actually works. We'll have to see if our Sims can like run into the center of it because that would be really cool. But all right, that's amazing. We're going to tour the house and we are going to get Belle and Holly moved in and officially begin the challenge next time. I'm not sure when next time is going to be, but definitely just keep an eye on, like, follow along and you'll get notifications. Because keep in mind, I am still managing to try to prepare 3 episodes a day on our YouTube channel, which takes me all morning and afternoon. So I do need to be careful that I'm not burning the candle at both ends with doing our YouTube and then like trying to fit family time in and then trying to stream. So the streams are really meant to be kind of like my playtime and my wind down time with you guys. So yeah, that's, I love this house. But all right, guys. Yes, lot traits. Thank you very much, Bowling for Otters. Okay, we'll set the lot traits next time. We're definitely gonna pick those next time for sure. But all right, thank you guys so much. This is gonna be really fun and it's gonna be much more than I even imagined because I get to share it with all of you. So guys, thank you, and thank you, Mandy. So I'll see you for some adventures over on our main channel, but I'll also see you here for hopefully a lot of new kinds of adventures on our Twitch. It is the first time I have ever done a Twitch stream. You guys all made it an amazing experience, and we'll really get ready for more in the future. Also, hello, Sissy Hunix. So good night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and helping me to dress my Sims so that they no longer look like they were raised by fairies and had no fashion sense. They needed some help. Good night, everybody, and thank you so much to the patrons, by the way, for helping me to set everything up. They really helped make sure that it was all prepared and we didn't have hiccups before everybody else jumped in. So sleep well, have a wonderful day, have a great night. Bye, guys.